No, I'm tired. But it's true.
All right, y'all ready to do this?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right. Am I in the shot? Yeah. Okay. All right. I wanted to try something different today. There was a move, and this one I think is really great for like maybe us typers or anybody with like carpal tunnel or kind of hurt. And we're not doing like patty cake, round and round either. So you take your pinkies and you try to rotate. This is like really looks like a good hippie dance, right? We're at a concert. So really take your fingers, spread them out, and we're rotating the wrist. See how much circle you can get with your wrist. And try, I think one good way to teach it is like 1, 2, 3, 4, like, it's kind of like, try doing a spiral with your fingers of going pointer, middle, ring, pinky. Pointer, middle, ring, pinky. I think we're going to try to break it down, and then we're going to stop worrying about it and just go with what happens, right? Okay? So we're doing big circles with your hand. So try to get that wrist movement. So we're not just keeping flat and going like this. We're going circle. Like you're trying to, there's this move too. Like you're wrapping around like a snake. Oh yeah, there we go. A snake around your hand. Go slowly. Deep breath. Can you rotate your hands like straight up, down, wrist. It's in the wrist a little bit, and then your arms, and you can take your shoulders down because we're doing it up here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and now try to go the opposite way. So whatever you're doing, go towards you. Take a deep breath to the belly. And slow it down. Shoulders down. Okay, Terrell got the hang of it, so let's move on. All right, so now we're going to just shake out our wrists. So see if you can, I know this does look quite awkward, doesn't it? And then we're flapping out our hands, right? And then we can go the other direction. So now your palms are kind of face up and face down. Let's shake that out. Remember to breathe into your belly. Come on, that out. And then let's rub our fingernails together. Yeah, that's new. Okay, deep breath. And then put our hands down and feel. Feel that buzz? Isn't that interesting? All right, so that's a quick way to kind of get that energy, chi feeling in your hands. And so I thought that's fun. Okay, let's knock on the door like do something a little different. I think that one's good, like if you've been, I crochet or do any hand work and your arms are getting, your hands are getting a little stiff, pulling weeds. Maybe do that before and after and kind of. All right, so knocking. Remember to breathe deep into your belly. Release, and you can make that sigh to help release a little more tension. And then up to your chest. And here we want to take good deep breaths as well, because this is hitting your lung points. And so this is good to clear out congestion. And I'm just kind of letting the momentum of my twisting go through my arms and into my twist. Then over onto the shoulders. Back down to the chest. And to the waist. And then waterways where we just let our hands out. Just kind of slowing down. Slowing down. Deep breath. Okay. Class up now. That's perfect. All right, let's do a little bit of shoulder stuff and brain stuff. So, so we're going to try this where we're going to do your hips, and then when the hip that goes to the back, your arms go to the back. You bend in, come to the center, come back up to the top, and it's kind of like, we do this one, but now we're doing forward and backwards at the same time. So, all right, so let's do both hands up. Okay, when you rotate backwards, your hands start spreading out, right? And they're both going opposite directions of each other. And then you come back to the center, and then that momentum, the hands are going opposite directions of each other, and then center. So your left hand goes back. Okay, your right hand's in front. Your left hand and right hand are meeting in the center. Then your left hand goes forward while your right hand goes back. And then they come together and touch down. Okay, so left arm backwards. They both meet in the middle at the bottom. Left hand forward, right hand towards the back. So we're making 2 circles with our arms. You guys? Let's try one arm at a time. That's smart.
Not bad, huh?
Okay. So this one, just like, it's kind of, again, like we're using that momentum. And we just rotating, giving that full, it feels like a backstroke to me in swimming, right? Yeah. Just take that arm. So you're letting the momentum and just feel that full range of motion in your shoulder joint. Doesn't that feel good? Okay. All right. Let's do the other side. Okay, so hand up. And so that hip, you're twisting, and that kind of helps the momentum. The bend in the knee at the bottom kind of helps. It's like that roller coaster when it takes that hill and then it kind of comes back up of its own momentum, huh? Yeah. Okay, and then let's go back to the other arm, and let's just do forward. So we went backwards, so we're doing the same movement but forward. And other side, forward. All right. Now we want to try it. Let's try it again. We'll just do it a few times. So both hands. Okay, so left hand goes back, right hand forward, meet in the middle, left hand forward, right hand back, meet in the middle. So one's doing the back circle, one's doing the front circle. Can you tap your head and rub your belly? All right. And bend the knees, yeah. All right, well, that'll be a fun one to keep trying. Let's
You
see.
rewatch this a lot, don't you?
It is fun.
She does.
All right, let's do a little more shoulder neck stretches. So take one hand, your left hand behind your back, and you can, if you want more of a stretch, you can help go up a little higher. If your shoulder has issues, then go lower or even on the hip, okay? And then the other hand is in front of you. Your knees, your feet are separated, knees are bent. And remember, the string is pulling you up by the crown of your head. So our posture feels easy, like it's like we're a string of pearls, okay? And it's so our spine is like, we're getting hung like this, and we can be like all wiggly, okay? And then we're gonna inhale and exhale. We're gonna turn, and I'll turn my head to my shoulder and look behind myself. Exhale. Inhale back to the center, then go to the other side. Exhale, back to center. Exhale. We're wringing ourselves out, just like a dish rag. When you wring out all that excess water, we're wringing out our tension, so that we can respond to things in a relaxed manner is the goal. All right, let's switch hands. Your left hand's in your back, right hand's in front. Exhale. Fun one is we'll switch sides again. So it's kind of a similar, you might need to shake that out too. So your right hand's behind your back, and your left hand's in front. And when you're going to twist your hand, so you're also kind of wringing out that hand when it goes back. Then when you come forward, it's like bend your knees and do like a big old lasso. Lasso around your head and then bring it down. Okay, let's switch. So left hand's behind your back, right hand's in front. Go towards that right side. Twist your hand so your thumb goes down just as much as you can. Face it towards the back. Then when you keep that hand that twisted way as you come forward, and to untwist it, you kind of go past yourself. Go above, make a circle above your head. Now bring that down to your belly. Okay, next hand. Wring it out. Swing it around. Swing that stress around. Let it loose. Down to your belly. Calm, peaceful energy. Twist. Bring out your arm. A lot of tension from our neck to our arms, isn't there? And then inhale, down to the belly. All right. I like that. So, want to do some kind of balancy kind of stuff. And this one, it's like the warrior two pose in yoga. So you might want to like have a chair right by your side and kind of like hold on or kind of feel that. Or I was even like thinking, you could do something like this and sit on the chair. And then practice kind of like we're gonna do like, we're gonna exhale our arms out, and the cool thing is to let it kind of, your arms flow out, like again, you got strings on your elbow, and they flow out like they get filled up with water, and then you're in your position. And then we inhale, and we straighten that leg, so we get some strength there, and into center. So exhale, you go into as whatever lunge, and if you're, if your knees bother, this is fine. Just practice with your arms. If you want to do more balance, more strength, you go wider. Okay? So inhale, and then exhale. Okay? Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And both palms are facing down when you go out. So exhale, both palms face down. Yeah. Usually we do opposite. That's true. But this time. And this is how, like, Qigong, Tai Chi is a little different than yoga. It's because yoga, you tend to, like, hold a pose for a while. And in Qigong, you move. We kind of move in the pose. So into the pose, warrior 2, I think that is. And then inhale. Okay. Exhale. And inhale. All right. Let's shake that out and we'll do the other side. Get into whatever lunge is where you're at today. And exhale your arms out. And then when you straighten your leg, you inhale into prayer position. Exhale out. Inhale in. Okay, we're getting a stretch in that back leg when you get into the lunge, and you're strengthening the front leg by bending and straightening. Okay, let's shake that out. There, that was our hard one today. And let's do shaking, and then there's another mover. So let's shake it out. So a lot of the formula is that at first we wring out our stress and tension, do different moves to kind of help release that. And then once that's gone, our circulation is more flowing. So we'll do some of the flowing movements after we've stretched. And this last little shake gets out any remaining tension. So let your arms loose. Use your knee. Oh, I thought of this for y'all. Think of a baby. When you're shaking, you don't like shake the baby. I thought of that the other day. But you shake yourself, right? And the baby's this is exactly like shake the baby, right? I shouldn't say shake the baby, but whatever this is called. Rock the baby, right? You do your legs, and it just rocks. Yeah, so try that. And try a sigh, so inhale. Okay. Whew. I feel so much better. Okay. So, repulse the monkey is a move in Tai Chi. And so sometimes we just, instead of doing a bunch of different movements and memorizing, we'll just do one. So in Tai Chi, we're going to inhale or repulse the monkey. Your left hand's going to come back behind you. And so you're like this, right? And then to come forward, so your hips kind of back, right? You're twisted. That kind of helps. When you come back, you take that back hand, and they're like kind of slide it around. you don't really touch yourself, but it's kind of like you do it around your ear, okay? And then you come forward. And that's the repulsive monkey. So inhale, and you exhale, and it's like you push. It's like a push-pull. Okay, and so when that hand comes forward, then your other hand, again, goes behind you, and you both palms facing up. Flip yourself. Yeah, there we go. Okay, both palms facing up. Okay, and the repulse, the back hand comes around through and push. Now that that's happening, now we're just going to the other side. So your hip goes back, which brings your arm back. You're kind of in this pose. You can look at your back hand. A lot of in Tai Chi, you look at the active hand. You bring it forward. You can kind of keep that eye. And now you're transferring your sight to the front. Okay. And you're pushing. It's kind of like you got their hand here. You caught them. You pull them into you, and you're pushing their face away. Okay. So it's like the push-pull. Okay. And then you push. So now this hip's coming back. And your arms, palms face up. Okay, and then to come forward, bring the hip forward. While you're bringing the hip forward, just kind of arch your hand through your ear. It's like swimming, isn't it? You guys know this one? Okay, so we start like this. We push our hip forward. What's this, horizontal? Okay. Bring the hip forward, brings the arm forward. While that's coming forward, this is coming back. So our hips are doing that same, it's doing this motion. But now our arms are up here, and it's just following the hips. Okay? Now let's do it real relaxed. While we're just try to feel that inhale. Inhale, exhale. Get those spots. Inhale, exhale. In. Remember to breathe. Shoulders get tired, shake it out. Yeah. And that's repulse the monkey. And it has a walk to it. Eventually we can and you're backing up and kind of walking. That's fun. Okay, let's do our final kind of centering movement. Let's do waterfall. I like this one, and this would be a good nighttime move to do because it focuses on your front channel, which is the yin channel, and that's the more like calm energy for sleep. Instead of the back is more the active energy for doing, and the belly. So in the waterfall, we're just gonna kind of dip our knees. Doesn't have to be a lot. And imagine that we're at a nice hot springs, or maybe a cold springs today. Cold, nice cold, cool water. You grab it up with your hands and let it cascade down your front, okay? Nice crystal water. Inhale and exhale. You can imagine really bright blue turquoise water. Clear. And this water has the healing properties that you need, that your body needs. It's perfect for you. It helps us come out of our brains, into our heart, and into our belly. do one more. And put your hands in front of your belly button. You can cross at the thumbs, bring your feet together, hands over your belly button, and do seaweed in the ocean. Where you just let the waves and the ocean currents move your body while you're rooted into the earth. Thanks everybody for coming today. Yay. Okay.
Yeah. That's so fast.
That's good.